drinking, well, it's a Corona, and it has little hum in it that this gentleman here, Adam Seeger, developed. Yeah, and it's pretty awesome. What we identified over the course of the last 10 years or so that I've been in and around the music business is that brands, the Pepsi, Coke, McDonald's of the world are eager to embrace entertainment, but that the business model didn't really align with how artists in particular wanted to get paid. It didn't align itself with digital downloads and all that kind of stuff. And so what we did is we decided to build this platform that enabled consumers who purchased products or engaged brands in a number of different ways to earn an entertainment currency, and then use that entertainment currency to purchase entertainment rewards, like exclusive meet and greets, hanging out backstage. It's a platform really because we're creating a global network of very authentic experiential rewards and brands are basically distributing the currency that enables fans or consumers to purchase those rewards. I'd started a company about 10 years ago called Verve Life, and I developed this technology that enables brands to reward consumers with free music downloads when they purchase products. It turned out to be very successful in that brands that gave away music, and we really became experts at understanding how brands wanted to work with media and music in particular to reward purchase intent or brand engagement. Saw major sales increases, we delivered all the data back and all that kind of stuff. But a number of years ago, kind of deep into the Verve Life experience, we all recognized that getting access to the artists was really valuable. So the difficulty in the early days with kind of concepting how I would bring something like this to life was in figuring out how to create all of these experiences and scale that business. So it took me a good couple of years to figure out how to do it. And so we figured out how to create this global set of experiences, and we figured out how to build this very simple platform and currency. And so that's where we are today. I think the music industry is actually going to be in a really good place in about 10 years. You know, you hear a lot of people talking about how bad it is or whatever. And the way I look at the music business is that there's never been a greater opportunity than now. I think the music industry in general recognizes the power that brands can play in the space. Brands want to be in and around the music business, and it just took a while for them to figure that out. And there are business models like Backstage and others that enable fans and consumers to get up close and personal with artists, whether it's through music downloads or concert tickets, and all that kind of stuff. And I think that now that the music industry has kind of, full-on embraced the fact that brands are going to play a really serious role in their lives going forward, that there's a really exciting time. I mean, there are hundreds of billions of dollars out there that brands are going to spend, and I think a lot of that's going to flow to the music business. I think it's exciting. Well, I'm not going to say that music shouldn't be free. I think that consumers have pretty much proved that they're not all that interested in paying for music, but there are experiences that you can wrap around. That's what Verve Life has been doing for 10 years, and doing it very, very well. We just basically got brands to give the music to consumers for free. So the artists were still getting compensated in the model. But I've identified myself personally that I think actually having access to the artist is worth a lot more than the music. Spotify's service is unbelievable. I think it's the best streaming service out there. And I love a number of the features, the fact that it enables you to share, and the sound quality is phenomenal. I'm a pretty big fan of the Spotify service. The reason I got into this business was because I love music. I'm the guy who gets caught karaokeing randomly by himself. And so I really wanted to get close to music. Frankly, I'm being honest. I wanted to meet musicians and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a huge fan across just about all genres. Big Kings of Leon fan, but I'm a Miranda Lambert fan. I love a lot of. I'm all over the place. I'm not stuck in the '80s like a lot of people think I am. passion of mine, which is food. Chicago has tons of just phenomenal restaurants. I think Chicago is one of the best restaurant cities in the world. But we're sitting out front of one of the best restaurants in Chicago, David Burke's Prime House, and David Burke is an awesome guy and a good friend of mine. But Le Colonial up the street, French Vietnamese, is fantastic. Japanese for sushi, and of course Grant A. Chefs as the top chef in the world. And next is a restaurant I hope to be able to go to one of these days. We'll see if I can get in, right? It might take a few months. There's a really symbiotic, simpatico kind of a relationship that the two share. Combined, there's nothing more pure and experiential to me than eating a good meal with some good music. I have this need to be innovating and to be doing something really awesome. To me, it's all about logic. Like if I get something, then there's an opportunity for me to do something, because I only want to do something well. So I don't go off and do all kinds of tangential things or crazy ideas that I've had. I'm doing what I get, that I get really well. But I enjoy the art of putting together a brand new business. And ideally it's one that no one's ever done before. No one's done this before. No one had done Verve Life before that, and whatever. So there's a tremendous amount of excitement in it. There's a reward at the end of all of this hard work. I enjoy working 24 hours a day. My wife might not. I'm in it for the thrill of it. Some people are in it for money, some people are in it for other reasons and whatever, and I just love it. I know what I want my legacy to be, and that's that I brought really awesome ideas to market.